right, so here he is, the budding UFC bantamweight contender, Umar Nurmagomedov, suffocating grappler, very good takedowns on the wrestling front, but a very well-schooled player on the feet as well. American Kickboxing Academy believes here, not unlike Islam Makhachev, that they have a future bantamweight world champion in Umar Nurmagomedov. Corey Sandhagen was a guy that was on his radar, had to pull out of that main event due to injury. But a lot of people really believe that when the challenges get stiffer for Umar Nurmagomedov, it's going to show you just how good he really is. Well, if any UFC division has multiple boogeymen right now, perhaps it is 135 pounds for the men, but Merab Dvalishvili, given the wrestling, given the pace, is a fight that I would think a lot of bantamweight contenders would try to avoid.
Yeah, I mean, it must be so upsetting and so frustrating to fight Merab, because Merab is just on you. He's on you like a wet blanket. He wants to take you down. He wants to pressure you. He wants to make you work the entirety of the fight. It's so fun for a guy like me to watch because I love wrestling, but to be his opponent would be an absolute nightmare. This guy is a monster.
Volume takedowns doesn't even begin to describe it, right? It makes for a suffocating night at the office to face Merab Dvalishvili. We'll see how his opponent fares tonight. All right, with that, the wait ends here. Both fighters have graced the Octagon, and we are raring to go from a sold-out Etihad Arena here in Abu Dhabi, UAE. And now our tale of the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! Our round for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Umar Nurmagomedov. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world, Merab the Machine Dvalishvili.
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the Octagon. So will Umar Nurmagomedov one day be an undisputed UFC bantamweight champion? As we get this fight started, let's see how he chooses to proceed. He's an outstanding grappler, an accomplished striker as well. But I guess his greatest asset is just fighting on instinct, right? Finding that flow state. Certainly in his last fight, he found it early. The finish materialized. How soon can Umar Nurmagomedov impose his will on the opposition here tonight?
Beautiful job by the champion.
No surprise to see the early takedown attempt and succession out of Merab Dvalishvili. If you open this man up, I'm not sure he's human.
No, he's not human. The guy can go as hard as anyone I've ever seen. Stop one, you better be ready to stop 15 takedowns because Merab will not stop pursuing you. He passes the half.
Well, he's on his back, but he's landing. Oh, now looking to posture up, and he lands a big head strike. Nicely done there by Dvalishvili.
Got him out here. You have to be so well-rounded once you get to the top of these divisions. You cannot just be a knockout guy. You got to be able to change it up if you find yourself in this situation that he's in right now.
Lands with the ground and pound here. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Dvalishvili's in half guard now. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep, absolutely.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Dvalishvili. Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely loving it.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So all that grappling wasn't what they wanted to see. They're back up on their feet now, and they're popping.
Oh, a huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
See him put himself into the half guard, likes the control, yep.
Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Dvalishvili. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. That's a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh! Left. Tried to go to the body, but unable to connect. Oh, another stiff jab here. That's about as good as it gets with that weapon.
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
Oh, so how about that? The offensive fighter bails on the submission now.
Very smart. You got to keep position over submission.
Nurmagomedov's trying to get a triangle here. Oh, it's getting deep now, DC.
Dude's got a fight on his hands now.
Dvalishvili's forehead is bleeding now. Cut is open. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
15 seconds. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter.
Inside control, you got a ton of options. He goes knees on belly.
Round 2 next. All right, mercifully, that is it for the round, and Dvalishvili's got a nasty cut above the eye. Cutman has his work to do here in advance of round 5. All right, back to the stools between rounds, and I guess nothing a little Botox can't fix, but let us show you the replay and ultimately the strike that caused that significant damage to his forehead.
I mean, his forehead. You don't see it very often, but even when BJ Penn kicked Diego Sanchez, the damage and the blood that flies off the head whenever you get a head kick to the head, it's very difficult to deal with or get a cut on the forehead. He's got to change his approach now to really protect himself.
Yeah, it doesn't appear to be compromising the vision as yet, but he will need to protect himself so it doesn't get worse here in the next round. Nurmagomedov's attempt there is blocked by the opponent. Well, we see this a lot, DC, but this instance, it's particularly surprising to see a wrestler on his level not attempt to change the level.
I don't understand it. You know, when you have that weapon, when you have that ability to take people to the ground, you have to use it. Even if it's to set up your striking, I don't understand why he is not trying to.
Trying to get the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Takedown defense has held up thus far. Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Dvalishvili. That's a heck of a strike to land from bottom position. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guards. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Good work from the top here by Dvalishvili.
Trying to recover full guard there.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round two. And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action.
Let's fight, come on.
Nurmagomedov's hook shot blocked. That one was telegraphed. Good job by the defense. Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round two, definitely picking up the pace after round one. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round. Oh, nice transition there. You call that a reversal?
Yeah, you turn your defense into offense. Defensively, you switch position and you go right on the offensive. That's exactly what he did.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Umar Nurmagomedov. Let's go! Push, push, push! All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Dvalishvili. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now it's starting to show. Nice shots landing from the top position. Another strike gets through from the top position.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Relentless pressure from the top by Nurmagomedov. Looks like a potential submission attempt here. Oh, I'm no expert, but that bomb flute choke looks locked in. You gotta be kidding me, he's out. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with these submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions.
Oh, he just continues to pour it on. He has been aggressive all night long with his striking. Got to be careful here to not empty the gas tank. So far, so good, though, in this round. Dvalishvili's eye is closing up. 15 seconds. Dvalishvili gets caught by that straight punch. That'll get his attention. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Oh, making this clinch work count. Lands the punch there. And the horn sounds on round two.
That's okay. It's a fight. You're supposed to be tired. This next round.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, here we go with our next round, and really shades of the Diaz brothers in that previous round. A lot of volume, a lot of accuracy, just a lot of efficiency on the feet.
Very, very efficient. Good round in the sense that he did not throw everything with absolute power, but he was touching the entire time. And every now and again, he was set down with a strike that was really damaging his opponent.
Oh, how about that? Strong reversal on the ground. Print the shirts, ground and pound. Dvalishvili's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense.
Oh, right into mount.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Oh, going for the armbar now. That might be tight.
What a tight armbar.
Oh, he's out.
He actually escaped. Look, I gotta stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
Get on the outside. Get on the outside. Don't let him keep this.
He's gotta be careful.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter that's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud.
Massive shot from the top.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Umar Nurmagomedov.
Oh.
And we have passed the midpoint of the fight. Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Nurmagomedov.
The way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard. That was a slick transition.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him. He's got to be careful here.
Use your elbows.
Under a minute now to go in the round. Dvalishvili's in half guard.
Now into his mount. Changing the position.
All right, Side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. We've seen you go to this a couple times, no?
This is one of my favorite techniques. I got Volkan Ozdemir here, and I just landed punch after punch after punch. They didn't have to be hard, but if you can land 30, 40 strikes in a row, the referee will have no choice but to finish the fight.
That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean...
Ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The 4th round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off of that stool, and this is a real test of your will and desire to win a fight.
Let's get those hands going now.
Well, that body kick was there earlier, not there on that attempt. Flipped him with the jab. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
Oh, nice takedown defense. Oh, he jumped guillotine right away. That guillotine is very tight.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape, or maybe look for a Kimura here.
And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish. Right to the knee on belly. Great job landing from the top position.
And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Side control now. Well, his superior grappling has certainly been the lead narrative in this one. The takedowns, the ground control, he's got it all going tonight.
He's doing a great job of dictating to his opponent, not allowing him to make any decisions in regards to the fight.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Nurmagomedov. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
2 minutes to go in the round.
Let's go. Get him off here. Get him off.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
Need you to get back to guard, Corey. Move your head.
Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Nurmagomedov. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see. Oh, he's stepping over the head here.
Oh, real good submission attempt now. That one looks tight. Oh, gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Nurmagomedov.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. Oh, he's got to be careful there. Yep.
Get that rear.
Under a minute now to go. Outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Dvalishvili.
Up your hips.
Great defense by this fighter.
All right, take your time. Take your time. Relax. Breathe.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ. Yep. He's got to start throwing now.
Move, move, move.
20 seconds left.
Hit it hard and kiss that.
Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spent a lot of energy on the ground, but these guys are going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity.
Deep breath and relax. Excellent pace. I want you to do the same thing this round, but even more pressure. He could barely handle you last.
All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. All right, next round is underway. We will see if he can pick up where he left off, particularly when it comes to the ground and pound. That was vicious.
I mean, it was vicious. It was vicious. It was shades of Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Michael Johnson. Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Conor McGregor. Just able to get to a great posture, control the feet, and land every single strike with vicious intent. It's hard to do that without losing your opponent. This young man has mastered. He has mastered ground and pound fight. Great job changing the position and getting that reversal.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Nurmagomedov. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions. He's going Kimura now.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight.
Great submission defense. He was able to take his arm out and stay safe. Big right hook there by the champ. Now he's going full mount.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. And there it is. Another strike on the ground gets through. Dvalishvili's back in full mount.
Oh, he got to his spot.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Nurmagomedov's in half guard.
Getting them out here.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Dvalishvili.
This is a terrible position.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are. Because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs. And if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on him. Now he's got good body position, yup.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal...
Well, he's got his back now. Dvalishvili's in half guard. Lands the ground and pound strike. Dvalishvili's back in full mount. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
One minute to decide this one. All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent. This is where he wants to be.
Let's go. Let's fight hard.
20 seconds to go in the fight.
Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
Final 10 seconds of the fight. Ground and pound strike there now. Another ground and pound strike lands. Oh, there's the final horn. We go to the scorecards. One of the greatest fights that we have seen all year. All right, so there it is, the final horn, a lifetime of work, all building to this moment, and the underdog challenger comes up large with his striking game tonight. He's going to be the new champ.
I mean, he came up big in a massive spot. He was the underdog. He wasn't supposed to get this done. He relied on what got him here, the striking, to take the title from the long-reigning champion.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 49-45, and 49-45. For the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Umar Nurmagomedov!
All right, so there it is. After 25 minutes, the